Hello, and welcome to today's video. So the way that I came up with the idea for today's video is kind of funny. I noticed that the mirrors in my bathroom really dirty, kind of hard to see. And so I was like, oh, I'm gonna take a minute and clean them, because usually I'm just like, I don't have time, I'll clean them eventually. But today I was like, I'm gonna take time and clean the mirrors. And as silly of a thing as that is, it made me so happy to be like, wow, my mirrors look amazing now. Like, this is so much better, because they were bad. I let them get really dirty, hairspray and all that, just all over them, because I use a lot of hairspray and stuff. But I was like, having clean mirrors is such a little silly thing, but it makes me so happy. And I feel like there's so much value in life in finding just the little silly things that make you happy, like clean mirrors. And so I thought that would be a fun topic for today's video. Just the little things that make you just feel a little bit happy, or just, better. And so yeah, for starters, cleaning my mirrors makes me feel a little better. It makes me happy. Another thing is just like the way that I style my outfits. That is so genuinely something that just makes me smile. Like, of course, like the overall like final product of my outfits is always like really exciting, but like the little details along the way, like if I find a necklace that just works perfectly with my outfit, I get so excited. And I'm like, it may be a little silly thing and some people it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it improves my day and that makes it a lovely, delightful thing. And so it's kind of fun. And I'm just like, I feel like a lot of the time it's like little things that just make me feel proud of myself for like, I did something good, but sometimes it's just little things that just happen that it's like, that's a really neat little thing. Like, it's when I have customers come over to my little card shop, like the most random things that they'll mention or compliment, and it makes, like, I will think about it for days afterwards. Like, it was so funny the other day, I have 4 binders that I have cards in. 2 of them are like $1 each binders, and then 2 of them are like slightly more expensive binders. All 4 of the binders are different colors. There's the pink and the gray one, those 2 are like the $2 to $30 cards, and then the blue and the black one are the $1 each cards. And I was describing that to a customer, and they're just like, oh, I love how you have them all color coded. And I'm like, I didn't even think of that before. But yeah, they kind of, just for convenience, those are literally just the only binders that I had when I put them together. So it's like none of them could be the same color because I didn't have any binders that were the same color. But I loved how they looked at it, and it was like they're all color coded, and what, like, depending on what a person is looking for, I know what color of binder to tell them to look at. And I'm like, that's just a cute little thing. This was like 4 or 5 days ago that they said this to me, and I've thought about it every single day since. And it just like, it's a silly thing, but it makes me smile, and I love that like just some random thing that somebody happened to say while they were looking at my shop. Like, I've thought about that for multiple days since, and like, I love that we can have that kind of impact on other people. Like, you never know what random little compliment, like literally it was about my binder colors, and it wasn't even totally something that was intentional, but it made me so happy that like they thought it was cool, that it enhanced their experience in that moment just enough that they were like, yeah, like I want to compliment this. And so I guess it makes me realize just how important it is to like acknowledge cute little things like that to other people, because it might be something that they're gonna think about for a few days, and that's just so wholesome. Or like little random things, like for Christmas for my mom, she loves rocks. Like, she decorates the yard with all kinds of neat rocks. And so for Christmas, there's this cool rock shop at the mall, and I was like, what if I did get her some really neat rocks for Christmas? And that's what I did. And so like, as funny of a thing as that sounds, like I got her rocks for Christmas, and she was so touched by it. Like the fact that I picked out like a little interest like that, and I took the time to like pick out a customized gift or something. And it's like, and now every time I walk into the office, she got this cute little tray and displayed all the rocks in it. And it makes me so happy that this little fun gift that I picked out for her was so important that she like wanted to find a special way to display it in. So the room that I have my little card shop in is also her office, because she works from home and she's amazing and lets me use some of her office space for my card shop. But so now every time I walk in there, it's like I see this cute little display that she put together for all the rocks that I gave her, as well as like a few she got from other places. And it's just one of those little things that it's like, now that's just something that makes both of us happy. We both get to see the little like rock display. And that's just such a beautiful, wholesome thing. And I love that we can have like little shared happy things like that. Like, it makes her happy to see her rocks, and it makes me happy to see her displaying her rocks. And it makes me want to like look for more ways to just like do thoughtful little things that are gonna, you know, impact people's life and make them happy enough that they want to display it, or just anything like that. And it's a beautiful thing. I think it's really fun. I love the rocks too. The way she displayed them is like absolutely adorable. Like, it's like this little wooden tray with like metal handles, and then there's like the rocks are all like laid out in it, and then she's got a couple of these cute little like bowls that like certain rocks are in, and it's just fun and cute and wholesome, and rocks are fun. I was actually considering that as a topic for today's video, because before I start filming, I usually will, like as I'm finishing up my makeup, because I don't film when I do my makeup, I film after I finish my makeup, but I start like brainstorming like, okay, well, what do I want to talk for 10 to 15 minutes about today? And I considered talking about rocks, and so that's why I kind of still want to talk about rocks a little bit. Had to incorporate that in there. But like, it goes very well on theme for just little things that make you smile. Like, I feel like life is so much better when you let the little things like impact your day more than big things. Like, my life is fun, it's exciting, it's interesting. I sell Pokemon cards for a living, and that keeps every day exciting, you know, being self-employed and working in a very fun, kind of silly field. I mean, it's not silly in terms of like how much work it is, but it's just kind of like a fun little thing. But obviously there are days where like things don't go as planned, or like I'm not able to get everything that I need to done, but as long as I'm still finding little things to be excited about within that, it's amazing. And yesterday actually it was amazing because I finished like the main tasks for the day, and I still had time. I was like, this is the best. So it's like I was able to go to like my long-term to-do list, because I've got a list of things that are like those things that don't have a like due date. So it doesn't totally matter when I do them, it's just they need to happen at some point. And so I was able to go to that list and work on something that needed to be done on it. In this case, it was I needed to update my thumbnail that I use for Whatnot streams, because the old one was really outdated and not entirely accurate information-wise. So it just didn't make a ton of sense to be using it, but it was just what I had, and I hadn't had time to make a new one. So yesterday I spent like 20 minutes designing a new thumbnail, and I'm probably more like 15, it wasn't even that long. But I'm so happy with it, and like I've been needing to do that for weeks, and I'm so excited that I have my new thumbnail now. Like, I had to like take a minute and like show it to my mom and just enjoy how nice it was to finally have gotten that done. And so it's like, that was one of the highlights of my day, even if it wasn't the main thing going on. So I just think that's really neat, and I love that, you know, looking at little things like that in life can make it so much more satisfying. Anyways, I think my hair is just about done for today. Just gonna put some hairspray on and finish it up. But yeah, I think it's just a lovely little thing. I'd love to know what some of the little things that you guys, like in your daily life, or things that happened today even, that just made you just smile, or just made things a little better, no matter how little and silly. Like, it could have been that it took you less time than usual to find where you left your car keys. Like, just random things like that. Let me know down in the comments below. Make sure to like and subscribe as well. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.